Welcome to Shua Machshava on the Daf. We're holding in Chulin Daf Mem Gimel. The Gemara on the top of Amud Aleph, after bringing in the previous Daf, where Rabbi Shmuel told us that we have 18 Treifos shenemru leMoshe Sinai, the Gemara brings Chitas Ula Ches mine Treifos nemru leMoshe Sinai. There are 8 Treifos that are said to Moshe Sinai. So first of all, there's already a shaila that some of the Acharonim point out. The Rambam in the Akdama to Pirush HaMishnayos says that anything that has to do with Halacha l'Moshe Sinai, there is no machlokes. There'll never be a machlokes in Halacha l'Moshe Sinai, because there's no shichach on Halacha l'Moshe Sinai. So asks the Urim V'Tumim in a safer place in Siman Chavtes, how can it be in our Gemara l'chuz a machlokes if there's 18 treifos or there's 8 treifos? So the crazy place says that what was given to Moshe Rabbeinu is shmoine mina treifos, as Ula says over here. Then the details of what is included in shmoine mina treifos, that's already what Chazal have some arguments and to talk about the details. So the 18 that's mentioned in the previous daf, that's now was given to Moshe Sinai. Moshe Sinai was given 8 klolim. Now we're talking more about the details. So there's the major details, bring it to 18, and then there is much more details to bring it to a total of 70 as the Rambam brings. It's interesting to point out that Dor Revi, who is a descendant of the Chasam Sofer, and he has a pirush of Maseches Chulin, he says the opposite. He says that was given to Moshe Sinai is 18 treifos, and Ula made rules out of it. He wanted to put it into groups, so the 18 treifos that were given to Moshe Rabbeinu, he comes to put into groups of 8. So interesting machlokes is the halacha of Moshe Sinai is 18, and is put into 8, or the halacha of Moshe Sinai is 8, and we extended it to 18. Now there is a mashmos that the main halachas are 8. Why is that so? Because the Shulchan Aruch brings a siman which was brought already in Rav Saadia Goin, that what is the shmoine treifos that we're mentioning over here? The siman of it is Dan Chonak Nefesh. Truso Nekuva, that's Dan. Chaseiro Netulo Kera, that's Chonak. Nefulo Psuka Shvura is Nefesh. It's a siman to remember the 8. So in the Sefer Shushan Soidos, which the Kaf HaChaim brings, he comes and tells that this siman has an inyan to it. It's not just Stam a siman, but Dan Chanak Nefesh is going to tell you that Dan is Midas Adin, and Midas Adin comes to take away the Nefesh. Midas Adin is the one who takes his nefashos away, and that's the idea of treifos, of the Midas Adin that's revealed in the world. And the Sefer Nachas HaShulchan, which is based in the Torah of Nachum Breslev and Siman Chavtes, so he goes and expands upon that. And he says, what does it mean, Dan Chonak Nefesh? Shenizgabru kol kach bechinas adin ala nefesh, at shenechos b'boyis bechinas sitra demoiso. The din became so strong, it overcomes the nefesh. The midas adin overcomes the nefesh. That's what it means, Dan Chonak Nefesh. And the Sefer Veichi Yosef, from the Papa Rov, in Parshas Tazria, he has another addition to the Indian of this remez. He says anybody who eats a treifo, who's machal asur, so Kadosh Baruch Hu is dan oiso, he's going to judge him because when a person eats treifo, he lowers his nefesh. So these 8 mini treifos, they have a siman to him, and the siman has a mashmos to it. So this sounds very much like the placey. So the main treifos are the 8, and that's why the siman is on them. The 18 is already the details, but the Iker is the 8, which comes with these Oris and Simanim that we come to tell you what is the inyan of Treifo. Anyone who wants to join or sponsor the Shomachshava Shiurim, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.